Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander, and this is a Dish About the Dish happy hour where we are slowly plodding our way through the 1,200 plus cocktails in the International Bartenders Guide Book, copyright 1996, because we can. And it is a rather chilly October night, so what better time to have a little cocktail? And this is a single drink recipe video today. We are featuring the Algonquin, which has in it rye whiskey, and oddly enough, it seems to be the only recipe in the entire A section that has rye whiskey in it. So this should be interesting. I am a whiskey girl. Jameson, as you all know, is my boy. I've never had rye whiskey that I know of before. Obviously, it's made with more rye than corn base to it, and it's supposedly a little bit spicier. I guess we can try it out and see. I love how every liquor says it's spicier, and they all sometimes tend to taste a wee bit of the same. Let's spill it and give it a little try here. So I did not properly awaken my palate. That would be the drink to awaken my palate. So right now, all it tastes like is poison. Let me get myself together. Okay. It smells like whiskey. So I don't know if this is indicative of all rye whiskeys or just this one, but it's very strong on the alcohol flavor to it, and I don't get very much whiskey or oaky taste to it. However, this is strange. That rye kind of grainy flavor washes the palate right off at the end. Oh, that's bizarre. That's really bizarre. So this should be an interesting cocktail. So the Algonquin is supposedly named after the Algonquin Hotel in New York, where this recipe appeared in about the 1930s. However, there seems to be some debate whether or not it was created in the Algonquin Hotel itself. I don't know why there's such debate. However, one of the ingredients is pineapple juice, and I don't know how prevalent pineapple juice was in 1930s New York. So maybe there's some credence to the theory, but let's get right to it. Adding our ice to our cocktail shaker. And I'm gonna need my cocktail glass. Let me go grab that real quick. So here's my chilled cocktail glass, my latest thrift store find. This was a quarter, y'all, a quarter. And it did say that you could use your chilled cocktail glass, or you could put this in a highball glass over some ice. We're gonna go with the chilled cocktail glass. 2 ounces of our rye whiskey. That sound cracks me up. We are also going to introduce to this 1 ounce of our dry sherry, which is the white one, I guess, if you're counting. Ooh. 4 ounces of liquor, 3 ounces of liquor. So this should be quite something. And then we have our ounce of pineapple juice. Ooh. Now again, this is where we get a little bit more conflicting information. Some recipes say to stir it, others say to shake it. If you shake it, apparently there'll be more bubbles. We shall see. My book said shake it, so we're gonna shake. Now, 1 more for good measure. Oh, it's gonna kiss that top. Oh, maybe it's gonna be a little more over the top. I'm gonna help this out a smidge. That was charming and delightful. I'll do an official taste in a second. Because I'm pretty sure that's not how they serve it at the bars anywhere. I've seen this garnished with a little pineapple wedge. I'm going to garnish it with a little maraschino cherry there because I think it's pretty. I'm gonna do this with 2 cherries because that gives me a little rim. Ta-da! And here we have our Algonquin. Seriously, I've not been drinking this evening. This is the first one. Okay. So here's the first official taste of the Algonquin. So it tastes like alcohol. It's kind of weird because all I taste is liquid. I get a little burn, like that alcoholic burn. And then I get a little tiny dash of fruit at the end. It smells more fruity than it tastes. But it's pretty. It's very sophisticated, or as my abuela would say, sophisticated. But it just kind of tastes like liquor, which would make sense if it's Prohibition-ish era. But it's not something I would order willingly again and again. Let me try one more time. Yeah, it's kind of just wet. It's just wet. I think I need some sweetness to it, maybe some simple syrup, because I don't think this pineapple is sweet enough. So that would be something maybe to try. Maybe just this brand. I have Sazerac Rye. Maybe I needed to try a different variety of rye whiskey, and I maybe needed a sweeter pineapple juice than this Dole pineapple juice. So if you've had this before and you've enjoyed it, please tell me what specific ingredients you've used, because it would be interesting to see if I just changed up 1 or 2 things, if it would affect the flavor at all. But other than that, yeah, thanks so much for joining me today as I made a complete and utter mess. Please hit like and subscribe, because we have, as you know, this was cocktail 20. We have 1,180 more cocktail recipes to go, and I would love for you to join me for the rest of the ride. So thanks again, and until next time, y'all.